If the woman is trained, a girl is trained from the very beginning that you should remain chaste, that is dharma. It is called satitya dharma. Sati means chastity. There are many stories of sati, chaste woman. Naladamayanti. His husband became so poverty-stricken. He was king, but he became later on so poverty-stricken that he had no sufficient cloth. The husband and wife was putting on the same cloth, half and half. So still there was no divorce. You see. Still the woman did not consider, she was also king's daughter. But the husband has fallen down to so much poverty-stricken condition. So why shall I leave it? These are some of the extreme examples of chastity. Not to speak of olden days, I have seen in Bombay in 1935 or 34, on the roadside there was a beggar. The beggar's face was defaced, might be some accident. His eyes and everything became defaced. He could not see, everything became useless. So he was sitting on the roadside and his wife also sitting. But I saw that beggar was neat and clean. The wife was also neat and clean. The wife's business was that to keep the husband always neat and clean and fresh and bring him there and again taking at home young woman. So I could understand that the wife is so chaste. She has not left such ugly husband because his face was defaced and helping him because they require some money. So we have seen there are many stories of chaste women. Many stories. There was one disciple of Ramanujacharya, very poor. So Ramanujacharya came in that poor disciple's house and he saw there was no one in the house. So he thought, what is this? This is my disciple's house, his family man. Why there is none? That means he could understand that the door is not locked. The door was closed only. Then he could understand that within the door his wife is there. Therefore he knocked the door and there was response also knocking, but she could not come out. That means she was so poor that she had no garment. She was keeping herself within the room naked. So Ramanujacharya could understand that there is his wife, maybe she has no sufficient clothing. So immediately his own clothes he gave within the room. And the woman came out putting on that and then offered obeisances. So he could understand the position that very, very poor, even no clothing. So after putting on the cloth, he went to the grocer's shop because Ramanujacharya is there, she must receive. grocer's shop. The grocer knew that this woman is very poor. So his business was to entice her. But she never agreed, although she was young. Now this woman went to the grocer's shop that you know that I am very poor. I require immediately some grains, ghee and other things. My Guru Maharaj has come at home. I must receive. So tonight I agree with your proposal. Please give me. Even at the sacrifice of my chastity I want this. So the grocer was very glad. Oh no, this woman I canvassed her, tried to induce her. She never agreed, and now she is agreed. So, all right, you take whatever you like. Take. So she was given all kinds of food grains, as much as she wanted. And she cooked and gave to the spiritual master and his associates, his servants. Everything was very nice. In the meantime, the husband came working whole day, and he saw that everything was nicely done. Guru Maharaj is paid and his associates are paid. So he asked his wife, how did you get all these things? Then she narrated the whole story. Then the husband also said, yes, you have promised, all right, take some prasadam and go to him. Because you have promised to meet him this evening, so go. Then the grocer heard the whole story and his mind became changed. Oh, such a chaste woman, such a faithful. See, you are my mother. You take more ingredients, grains, as much as you like. So there are still, that is not very long ago. So this was the training. And the psychology is that woman, the first man she meets, and if she is kept carefully, she becomes staunch lover. This is psychology. There is good psychology in maintaining the society. Therefore, a woman, especially in India, especially in Bengal, before attaining puberty, she was married. Not to meet the husband unless she attains puberty. But she remained at father's house. But she must know that I am married, I have got husband. This psychology. Then she becomes very chaste. Because she thinks of her husband and becomes more and more devoted. So, this arrangement that woman must be married before puberty, or if not before, she must get a husband. So, in this dharma, it is called kanyadaya. Kanyadaya. Kanyadaya means it is very obligatory that the father must get the daughter married. This is dharma.